Shit.
Boobs.
Cock.
Fuck. I can say boobs. Right?
Penis cunt.
If you're just joining us, penis cunt.
For all those just listening in, penis cunt.
Penis.
The new power violence grindcore band, Penis Cunt.
Yes. The
Porno grind.
Yes.
Porno grind.
Inspiration for us.
Hollow cunt. Like Holocaust. Never mind. Never mind. Let's just do the interview. Cut to the next scene.
Make sure that you don't bleep out Holocaust. Make sure that you.
What's worse than a worm in your apple? The Holocaust. Yeah, okay. All right.
That's a Thomas joke.
Yeah, it is. That's where I am.
He's a good man.
He is.
It's gonna be hard for me to cut this out. I want to leave it in.
Just leave it.
All right, to actually begin. Hey everybody, this is that German guy Josh Runquist, and I'm here with the guys from Black Crown Initiate who just did a killer job here at the Triple Rock, Minneapolis, Minnesota, opening for Septicflesh and Fleshgod Apocalypse. How's it going?
Good.
Howdy.
Yeah, it's going great.
Swell.
This is actually my second time being able to see you guys. The last time was during the Metal Alliance tour when you guys were at the Skyway Theater in Minneapolis. And now I got to see you guys in a little more of an intimate setting.
Yeah.
Here, and it's even sounds better the second time around.
Well, thank you.
We had technical difficulties at that last one, man.
Yeah.
I noticed that as well, but you guys kept at it, so that's the important thing about being in a band. Is like no matter what happens, just keep going anyways.
There's actually some really cool people in Minneapolis last time that hooked us up. I think, what was it, Quest Music or something?
Man, that was up in...
No, that was in Winnipeg.
Canada.
That was in
Quest
Winnipeg? Oh,
Music.
yeah. But,
Way to jump the gun. That's tomorrow's interview.
oh, God.
I can pretend I'm from Canada. Hey there, Ray. I'm here with the Black Crown Initiate.
Oh, sorry, bud.
Sorry.
An interview,
Sorry,
bud?
bud.
Oh, I'm
Pardon.
so
Sorry.
sorry to interview you.
Do you guys know our greatest export, the Trailer Park Boys?
All right. Yeah. And Rush. Both of
And
which are
Sebastian
great
Bach.
things, honestly.
And
Well, yeah,
Voivod.
yeah.
And Voivod.
Voivod. Yeah. Strapping young lad.
Oh, Heavy Debbie, of course.
Yeah.
So, how'd you guys get hooked up on this tour?
Well, our booking agent is Dan Rosenblum, and our manager is Steve Seabury, who works for E1 Records. But it was really weird because I saw this tour announced with Hour of Penance, and I thought, man, I'd really like to see this tour. And then 2 days later, I got a call, you're on the tour.
Yeah.
It's like, oh,
Our
Okay.
parents couldn't make it, unfortunately.
they had
So it
visa
was,
issues.
yeah, so it was given to us to replace him on the bill. So we just went ahead and
Sort of last minute.
yeah, it was very last minute, but we're very thankful and happy to be here. It's been a great tour so far.
Oh, it's glad to hear. I mean, like I was saying before, the first time that I saw you guys was with Behemoth, and I became an instant fan from there. And I was looking forward to seeing you guys on here too when you replaced Hour of Penance. So it was just like really cool to see you guys like being able to like go from different metal tours. Like Behemoth doesn't sound anything like Septic Flesh,
Right.
but it's cool to see that you guys can diversify like that.
Well, I mean, that's sort of the idea of the band, is musical diversity on a basic level, because we all listen to, I mean, if you asked every member of the band who their favorite bands were, you'd get completely different answers. So I think extreme music is extreme because it's emotional, and that is something that translates in a number of different ways. And I guess we hope to be versatile with that, and it looks like we're succeeding for the most part.
No, I definitely think so as well. I mean, it's just like I can hear it. I heard a bit of the EP before I saw you guys with Behemoth, and then when I finally seen you guys, it's just like I could hear like all the diversity and like the progressions in every song, and let alone just one song. And it was just really cool to see what you guys are coming up with, and hopefully it gets bigger and better from here.
Yeah. I mean, we just finished a full-length album that should be out in the middle of fall.
September.
Yeah,
Well,
somewhere around
late September, early October, we'd say, conservatively.
Yeah.
That could change, but we did just, it's finished, and it's markedly more diverse than the EP was. So for people that like that dimension, or rather people that like the diversity, I think that'll cater to them.
Yeah.
Very cool. And you guys just got done with that a few days ago, didn't you?
Yeah, we finished that like 3 or 4 days before we left for this tour.
Oh, very cool. And then you also just got signed recently as well to E1 Music, right?
Yeah, we did. We just got signed about like maybe during the writing process. We actually completed the contracts. We just mailed them a couple weeks ago, but it's been a great team of people that we've been working with really since our first show as a band. So it's good to finally see that all, come to fruition. Yeah. So it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great, man. This album's gonna be killer, and I can't wait for it to come out and just
For people to see what we can do on a full album
Yeah.
basis.
It's the best that we can do. And that right now, and that I look forward to, and I'm confident in showcasing.
Oh, very nice. And I also got to say, you are the first guy I've ever seen in a band wearing a Solstifer shirt, so I give you major props because they're one of my favorite European bands, so it's very cool to see someone supporting them as well.
They're a wonderful band. Yeah, they're very original. When I saw them a few weeks ago and a few weeks before the tour in Philadelphia, and they absolutely blew me away. So definitely check them out if you haven't.
Oh, absolutely. So, kind of going back to like you're saying, like every member has a different favorite band. What would you guys say is your favorite bands?
This question.
This is a difficult one for us. I think that as a band, there are bands that we all love, and we tend to, as far as the influence on our music, look for the way that these bands deliver their music.
It's almost more aesthetic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what we strive for.
Yeah.
As far as bands that we all have in common, KROCKS is the first one that comes to mind
Oh, yes.
for me.
Yeah,
a
yeah,
band that has
definitely.
been somewhat inactive recently, but and is mostly not as well known as I would personally like.
Yeah, they're very underrated.
Completely badass
Yeah.
band.
But
Yes.
just
Sick
like
band.
one of my
Bring them
favorite
back.
bands
Yeah.
of all time. And
Shelter from the Sand is one of my favorite songs.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
dude.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
They
The whole
they're-
Antichrist album.
and Words That Go Unspoken, Deeds That Go Undone,
That's
Quran's on.
Yeah, dude. All of them.
It's
Go to
hard.
Mendy's.
Go to Mendy's, yeah. And even their earlier stuff, like with Salem Orchid, was wonderful. They just they were doing something very different,
Yep.
and just altogether intense and inspired, and that's something that was a huge influence on all of us. I think.
Yeah. Without a doubt.
The obvious ones also would be like Meshuggah, Opeth,
Mastodon.
Mastodon,
Gojira.
Gojira.
Yeah.
So
Decapitated, Behemoth, which was weird. I know we sound like fanboys, but because we toured with them, but Behemoth was huge for us before that. So yeah, Rivers of Nile.
yeah, that band was they're a group of guys that are actually friends of ours. I'm not from the same town as them, but the other guys in the band are. And I think seeing them doing what they are doing, Rivers of Nile,
It inspired us.
it inspired us to do what we're doing.
Ah, very cool stuff. Very nice diversity in there as well. A lot of bands I definitely
yeah.
dig a lot.
Tool would be another one, but yeah, there's so many.
Would it be fair to say Cynic as well?
For me, yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yes. Yeah.
Because that was one of the first bands that registered with me when I heard you guys was a bit of a Cynic influence.
Cynic is Paul Masvidal is a very he's a great guitarist, but more than that, he's a great songwriter. I think in his later stuff you can hear a lot of Beatles influence, which that's another one for me. Like growing up, that was really huge. Not that we write like them at all, or even could, but yeah, Cynic is big, but mostly because of who they listen to.
Yeah.
And then you get into the jazz fusion stuff that they love too, and that's stuff that I grew up with as well. So yeah.
Yeah.
Deftones too, dude. Deftones
Yeah.
are sick.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Deftones, no doubt. 9 Inch Nails. All kinds of shit, man.
Katy Perry,
Katy Perry.
dude. Yeah, dude.
Outcast.
Taylor Swift.
Outkast.
No,
Taylor
Outkast is
Swift.
a serious one, man.
Taylor Swift's actually from my hometown too.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Don't like her though. Not her music. I don't like her at all. At all.
Yeah, I can say I am not a Taylor Swift fan either. But it is cool to say that.
Can you say twat on the radio?
You can now.
I just,
Are you implying that Taylor Swift might be that word?
That Taylor Swift is a giant orca pussy. Yes. Yes, I am.
With severe emotional problems.
Yeah, well, who doesn't have those, though?
Yeah.
It's like a female silicone.
Yeah, she's like a female Tillicum. You ever see Blackfish, the documentary?
Oh,
about-
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She's a female Tilly, dude. That's it.
It makes so much sense hearing it.
Kills naked hippies swimming in the pool. Shouldn't have been swimming there.
I think that was a setup, dude. You know,
It could've been.
they talk about how there was all these cameras,
Yeah, but nobody saw nothing.
but nobody saw it. I was like, man, one of the owners of SeaWorld just had a bone to pick with somebody. They're like,
We're
"You know
very
what?
anti-SeaWorld as a band.
We are
you could-
extremely anti-SeaWorld.
You could put that out there.
Except for when Ron Burgundy is the...
Well, yeah. True.
Ryan Burgundy.
Go fuck yourself, San Diego.
Go.
Go fuck yourself, Sam.
I'm Ron Burgundy.
Damn it, you put a question mark in the teleprompter.
Ron will read anything you put on the teleprompter. Back to the interview. Get serious.
Yes. Seriously, let me straighten up my tie here. What are you guys' plans after this current tour?
Hopefully get more tours. And not have to go home and work at grocery stores. Because that sucks.
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna go home and get ready. Get ready for the album release. I know we got some music videos lined up.
Yep.
We got some tours in the works already. So hopefully we'll be back here again soon.
Yeah,
back in your hometown.
It's nothing that's been officially announced, but you'll hear about it soon. We'll be back touring.
Oh, very
Absolutely.
cool. Yeah, hopefully it comes this way again. I'd love to see you guys every time you come through.
I'm surprised if we're back here by the end of the year.
Nice. With hopefully not giving anything away, what bands would you also like to tour with in the future?
Oh God, Meshuggah.
Yeah,
Meshuggah, Tool, Gojira, Mastodon,
Tribe Called Quest.
Tribe Called
Tribe
Quest,
Quest.
Wu-Tang Clan.
Outcast.
Hell yeah.
Depeche Mode.
Yeah, I'd like to tour with Rivers of Nile.
Oh fuck, dude.
Fallujah?
If I could tour with Rivers
yes.
of Nile and Fallujah, that'd be it.
That would be a killer tour.
Oof.
A lot of people have been requesting that. You know, people online want us to
we're
tour
all
with those
friends.
bands.
You know?
Yeah, we're all buds.
We're pretty tight with some of the dudes in Fallujah, too.
Yep. Their singer's doing the artwork for our album.
Oh, very cool.
Alex Hoffman.
And that's an important thing, too, when it comes to touring. I mean, it's good to be friends or at least get along with the people that you are going on tour with, or else it's going to make for a very bad tour.
Yeah, that's how we do it. We're best buds, every one of us.
Yeah, it
Especially
is
me and
important.
Nick.
It's important to get along with people, man. You can having like difficulties getting along with people on tour makes it just painful for everyone.
A lot of it involves like having huge egos, and you really shouldn't have that
Ever.
because everybody poops and pees.
That's right.
Some people more than others.
Yeah, right.
And everyone pretty much starts off the same way, too, when they're touring. I mean, they start off from the bottom and get to the top. I mean, everyone has to work to get where they are.
Yeah, and it's very hard. It's very difficult. So anyone that has gotten to the point that they are on the top,
They should know the shit that they went through to get there.
yeah, they should definitely remember that. And a lot of them do, from what we've seen. Behemoth is a prime example of that. They were complete sweethearts. And, you know, they don't have to be because of where they are, but they were. And they really, everyone on that tour really, really took care of us because that was our first tour, and they knew that we didn't know what the fuck we were doing. But yeah, I mean, Behemoth is a prime example of that type of mindfulness of where you come from. They were that way.
And the bands
So props to them.
Oh, yeah.
bands on this tour have been kind to us, too.
Yes.
Both Septicflesh and Fleshgod Apocalypse.
Yep, no doubt.
Yeah.
Fleshgod Apocalypse are sweethearts and a mind-blowing band.
Oh god.
Absolutely. It was my third time seeing them tonight, and they just, like, blew me away again.
They're stupidly good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of my favorite stories about Fleshgod Apocalypse was when they were playing in Eau Claire, Wisconsin. A buddy of mine who's a booking agent down there booked them for a show. I think it was Fleshgod and Decapitated.
Yeah, I remember that tour. I saw them in my hometown.
Yeah.
That one.
And,
With Rivers of Nile.
Oh, yeah, that's a killer tour.
It was.
But a couple of guys from Fleshgod were smoking outside their tour bus, and it's a college town, so there's like these couple stupid college girls going by and saw the tour bus, and the guys in Fleshgod were speaking like perfect English, like they can,
Yeah, they can.
and the girls just like go up to him. Are you guys like in a band or something? And then they start speaking Italian and acting like they cannot understand a word that they're saying.
Yeah.
So, oh, you like baseball? Baseball?
That's
Oh,
good.
oh yes, Medica. Go Medica.
Baseball.
Oh, we do that too, though.
Yeah, yeah.
And then the girls walked away, and then they started speaking perfect English again.
Oh yeah, they're very intelligent people.
Oh, very much so.
I was having a conversation with a few of them the other day, and I was just thinking, like, they were speaking to each other and me, and they were speaking in Italian to each other and in English to me, and completely without any thought. Holding two conversations at once in two different languages. I obviously can't do that because I'm an ignorant American.
I
But
agree. Me too.
It was really, like, you people have good brains.
I think that's
They sure as hell do.
Dude, the other day they were helping me back out the trailer. Right, we were parked in this really tough spot to get out of. And they're screaming back and forth at each other in Italian while they're screaming at me different things like left, right.
We struggled for like 30 minutes to try to get this thing out.
But we got
And
it.
then they came in and they decided that they must intervene, and when they did, we finally got out.
Yeah, they were a huge help, but that's just the whole thing. They were screaming at each other in Italian and screaming at me in English.
Yeah,
And it's just like, what's going on?
they're sweethearts too, though.
Oh, yeah.
They're the best. It's awesome getting a tour with them and finally meet them.
Yeah. And so, very obviously, multitasking as well. I mean, with everything that they can pull off.
Oh, I don't get how they do what they do, but they do, and it's fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's so damn cool. I mean, I'm a drummer of 16 years, and I can't pull off what any Fleshgod Apocalypse song, I don't think.
There's very few people that can.
Yeah,
And that guy's only been playing drums for 5 years.
that's right. Yeah, when I first saw him, I mean, he was only playing for 3 years, and I just couldn't understand how someone could pull that off with only 3 years playing.
You have a really good brain.
Yeah.
Yeah, Francesco, he's very humble too, very down to earth,
Oh,
easy to talk to. He's a great guy, man. He's willing to share any knowledge he has. You know, so
They're all that way.
yeah.
Rick and I were taking, just pointers from their guitarists the past few days. Just how the fuck do you play that fast? And they told us, and we still can't do it.
And it may remain that way.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
I know it would be the same way if Francesco taught me how to blast the way he could. I probably still would never be able to do it.
Yeah.
So our conclusion was that they are actually Roman gods.
Yeah, right.
Italian Roman
Yeah.
gods, you know.
That's right.
Does the Pope shit in the woods?
Yes, he
Yes.
does.
The Pope shits wherever he pleases.
Although it depends on the Pope. I mean, some of them like to shit in other
which
places.
Pope? Is he more a conservative Pope?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, more liberal Pope, more conservative. As long as he shits, that's the focal point of the seminar.
As long as it's in a little boy's mouth.
Yeah, as long as he shits in a little boy's mouth, he's fine. Can you say shit, Pope shitting in a little boy's mouth on the radio?
You can now.
Cool.
We're giving you a lot of editing work.
Yeah, you're gonna have to work for this interview.
Well, for the
Pope
uncensored-
shitting in little boys' mouths.
For the uncensored show, it would be zero problem.
Sweet. For the FM, we'll
It'd
talk
be just
about
like one constant beep.
fuck,
touring
fuck,
bee.
fuck.
Stop with the fuckity fucks, all right? Enough.
Enough with the fuckity fuck.
Enough's enough, okay?
All right.
All right. How about this? All right.
I'm
okay.
sorry. I'm fucking sorry.
Yeah.
That's you're sorry. It's
I'm
okay.
fucking sorry, bud.
Pardon.
Look, sorry. I'm sorry. We've been fucking driving everywhere, all over God's green earth, you know.
Or Rick has, anyways.
Well, Rick's been driving for 17 hours now. He's still awake.
Oh shit.
Fuck. Next question, please.
Ah yes. One thing I was wondering about, like, I noticed with the drums, was it like a touring decision to keep the same setup?
Oh, the drum set.
Yeah, because
well-
I noticed that everyone's been using the same kit but switching things around for each particular band and stuff.
I brought my own drums, and I do use them whenever possible. But this time today, this kit, I mean, the kit's nice, but the stage is too small. There's no room.
Yeah.
You know, they're not going to strike the drums or tear them down or anything. So I would usually have to play in front of them. there's no riser or anything here at the Triple Rock in Minneapolis, so
Yeah.
it was just it made it easier for everyone for me to use their kit.
Well, that makes sense.
You know, I try to be able to play on anybody's setup, but it is a little weird sometimes, a little awkward.
That's good that you have the ability to be able to play on other people's kits and not have as much of a problem, though.
Well,
Yeah.
he's Jesse
Yeah.
Beeler. He played in Van Halen. So, I mean,
Yeah, this guy's got a lot more cymbals than I do. So
what, Alex Van Halen? Yeah, he does. He got trash cans.
Jimmy Van
He's got a mini fridge as one of the bass drums.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
got a
stock
mini
with
fridge
Red
for a
Bull.
bass drum? I guess
Yeah.
if I'm triggered.
Yeah, he
it
has
sounds
he
the
has
same
4
anyway.
bass drums. He only uses the front 2. The left side, I don't remember what it is, but the right side is like an actual mini fridge with Red Bull stocked in it.
Can you imagine being the drum tech on that tour? I need another power strip for this mini fridge.
Yeah.
We have to carry in a mini fridge in and out of the trailer every day, and we
Eddie
have to make
punched
sure
Wolfgang. Somebody call an ambulance.
we have to actually make sure there's power in the trailer to make sure the mini fridge doesn't get too warm.
Tripped over the cord for hot for teacher. Plug it back in.
Right.
Plug it back in.
Yeah.
It's all just a backing track anyway. The whole thing.
The whole show's a backing track.
It's just using foam cymbals. Just
Fimbles.
Thimble.
Next question, please.
I'm just thinking that'd be like a good endorsement deal. Thimbles for when you can't actually play.
for a music
Yeah.
video or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. For when you want to look cool as fuck.
That's right. And speaking of cool as fuck,
Right.
what would you like fans and listeners to get from your music?
You know,
Sore necks.
sore necks. That's good. You know, I don't know.
Misery.
Inspiration.
Happiness.
Happy.
I'm just kidding. I mean, there's some happy moments.
Hard
Definitely more
dicks.
misery.
Hard dicks and free thoughts.
Hard dicks and sore necks.
That is the name of the new album, right? Free Thoughts and Hard Dicks.
Free thoughts, hard dicks.
Called it, dude. You called it. Now we're gonna have to release it, the metal stuff and everything. And dude, thank
God damn.
That drummer guy, exclusives.
Free dicks and hard thoughts.
Exclusive.
Free dicks and hard
Free
thoughts.
dicks and hard thoughts. That's the name of the new album. Free dicks and hard thoughts 3. It's only our first album.
Part 3, the search for part 1 and 2.
Yeah. What happened to the other 2?
Yeah, it came another beer, dude.
No, you're recording it in backward sequence. You're starting off with part 3, and then you're going into part 2 and part 1.
Yeah, it's actually like a. Can you grab some PBRs?
Oh, yeah.
I got it.
Okay.
Peebers, cleaners. What does anybody get from a metal record? You know, dude. When I was a kid, I used to listen to all these metal bands like Nile and Hate Eternal and Psychroptic and really for me it was all about the drums. Like I try to get influenced. I guess that would be what I would want people to get out of our record.
I want people to feel as miserable as I am,
Is that good? I don't know.
I kind of don't.
and that's why I do that.
I don't know. Listening to
write
metal
the
never
lyrics.
makes me feel miserable. But I do get into it in my car, and I'm like, it's sick. This guy's tearing it up. That's what I want.
Yeah.
It is music that I think is supposed to affect people, to what Andy's saying, emotionally. It's not supposed to be just standard death metal that's heavy, and you hear it and you're like, oh, that's heavy, then that's it. You know, it is supposed to be music that affects you on a deeper level. So to Andy's point, I think that is a big important part of this band, for sure.
I want people to be happy when they hear me.
Wow, good thing people wouldn't see that one.
Yes, this is just audio recordings.
Oh, good. Ugh.
Oh, jeez.
that would kind of suck as a YouTube video because it's quite dark out here and you
Yeah.
wouldn't be able to see shit.
That and all of our dicks are out.
Right.
What, dude? You weren't supposed to tell anyone.
Well, the circle jerks do play out here, so
Hey. Cock out. Nick Bass. Cock aus. Cock aus.
Yeah, we call him Nick Bass.
Yeah.
That's what
Because
everyone should call
he
him.
plays bass.
It's because
And his
I
name's
play
Nick.
triangle.
Cock aus.
House.
Auskock. Auskocken.
Außenkochen.
I don't even know if that's the word,
Bitte.
but yeah, it's Außenkochen bitte.
Ein bisschen kochen, bitte.
Ein bisschen kochen bitte. Aus.
oh scheiße.
möchte ein bisschen kochen,
Oh man. You're gonna have to. Our German audiences won't even be able to listen to this.
They're just face palming themselves going, oh scheiße.
To our German fans, we are terribly sorry.
Who has German fans? We have German fans?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not.
Yeah, probably like 2.
No, there's more than that, dude.
What, like 4?
No, there's more than that.
16.
No, there's more than that.
Okay.
We got even more Malaysian fans.
Next question, please.
Actually, that brings up a question. Has there been any like tour offers yet to travel overseas?
No.
Not yet.
If there was, we would have taken
If
it.
there was, we wouldn't be here in Minnesota right now.
Not that
No
we don't love
offense.
it.
That would suck for me, but
I love
Minnesota,
totally understand.
Minnesota's cool as shit, actually. We're from Pennsylvania and Delaware, and
Yeah.
Minnesota. I know the thing I like about it. The temperature's a little more mild, but it also has really nice skies.
Oh, very much
I
so.
like that about Minnesota. And Prince is from here,
That's right.
so you really can't go wrong.
And Charlie Brown.
Really?
That's right.
Huh.
Charles
Yep.
Schultz was from St. Paul.
That's
Oh,
right.
cool.
Yeah.
That's
That's why you
cool.
see random Charlie Brown statues everywhere, which is a big part
Oh,
of my childhood.
oh, yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, pretty much
yeah,
everywhere you go,
without a
you'll
doubt.
see a random Peanuts statue somewhere.
No, but
Right.
I mean, to answer your question,
Yeah.
like, there have been talks of us going overseas, but nothing concrete. And of course, we would love to. So,
It just may be a little bit of time.
yeah. Hopefully, we get the shot.
Yeah. Hopefully, with good reception for the new album, hopefully those tour offers will come through.
I feel like our music definitely would pander to a European crowd.
Pander?
Pander.
Pander.
Appeal.
Appeal.
I guess pander's a more of a negative
Pander, isn't
connotation,
that some type of bear?
but it would appeal to a European crowd, I feel.
I could definitely see that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, new albums be sick. I'm sure we'll be able to go to Europe after it's released.
Hope.
It's gonna happen. We'll be there.
I'll see y'all in Europe.
I'll see y'all in Europe. See y'all on the flip side.
And possibly other places too.
Hopefully.
We really, like, our main goal by the end of the whole deal is to play Jupiter. Yeah. We'd really like to play Jupiter.
'Cause it's a really.
We'd also
it's
we'd
high
also
gra-
like
high
to play
gravity, so
Uranus.
that's-
But we'll talk after the interview.
Yeah. You know, I might know some people out in Jupiter and Uranus. And,
You might know some people on Uranus.
yeah. You know, there have been
On or
talks.
in Uranus?
Yeah, absolutely there is.
Okay.
There's plenty of things out in Uranus.
There's plenty of things in my.
I heard it's a very toxic environment.
Yeah, get a tour of Toxic Holocaust for that one.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So, going back to the new album, has there been any talks of like a date when a new single would be coming out?
No. There is going to be an iTunes pre-order, from what we know, but nothing pre-order, but nothing concrete yet. Like I said, the album is still being mixed,
Ah, cool.
so it's finished being recorded, but it's not. We don't have a finished product yet. I think once that happens, we'll have a more concrete idea of what's going on.
Oh, very cool. So just to wrap things up here, it's been quite an adventure so far.
Right.
What would you guys like to bring up that I've not brought up yet?
Vans without air conditioning are very uncomfortable to travel in during the summer.
That they are.
That is very true.
Yeah.
Rick?
I'm good.
You're good. Nick Bass.
I'm good too. I like what we talked about so far.
Jason.
Yeah, I'm very grateful for all the help that we've had and all the opportunities we've been given to make this thing work for us. I mean, we're all really hard-working musicians, and this is definitely our life. I mean, every one of us has made huge sacrifices at some point to make this happen. So it's glad to see that things are working out and people like the music and are into it. I mean, it's really cool to get to tour with bands that you like. You know, we've all been fans of Behemoth and Septicflesh, Fleshgod Apocalypse for years. So I'm very thankful for all this. And yeah, hopefully we'll be coming near you soon, and you guys will be able to check us out and hurt yourself. Something cool like that.
Have beers with us and chill and hang.
Yeah.
Tell us how much.
I think I did actually see that in the pit tonight. I think it was during Fleshgod. I did see some people getting hurt.
Yeah, well, that's what it's all about.
Pain.
Also remember that on top of everything that they said, that 9/11 was an inside job, and everything that you know is a lie.
Amen.
Hey, fucking.
Let's remember that shit.
The following statement is true. The preceding statement is false.
Whoa.
Mind blown. All right. I just want to say thanks again for doing this interview. I've been a huge supporter of you guys once I found out about you guys and being able to see you guys, and I'm hoping for the best for everything in the future.
Thank you very much, man.
Not a problem.
Yeah, thanks. Cool. It's our pleasure, man.
No.
Want another PBR?
I would love another PBR.
Pick it up, man.
All right.
I'm not drinking it.
I'll drink it.
As I finish up this PBR,
I'm not above the struggle at all.
as I'm grabbing this PBR and now in my hands, this has been Black Crown Initiate, and this is that German guy, Josh Ronquist. Thank you.
Yeah.